All right, guys. Welcome to the AI Breakfast Lab. Well, thank you for joining us here. Good morning to everybody. We're streaming live on YouTube. Don't forget to click that bell on our YouTube to follow us every time you are watching us, or if you're here on our live Zoom, you can find us at YouTube at Momentum Tech AI and click that bell so you get notified when we go live anytime. So this is where entrepreneurs and creators and business builders teams learn how to utilize and leverage artificial intelligence to move faster, to solve problems, to create more, to stay competitive in the AI economy. And every day, Monday through Friday, we're here, we take on one real business challenge and we show you one or two or maybe even three AI tools that can solve it and demonstrate a real outcome that you could duplicate in your business, in your vertical market instantly. So let's jump in and let's take some action and let's learn together inside of our lab. Let me share my screen. Thank you guys again for being here. We appreciate you very much. Here we go. All right, so this is our core teaching principle here. It's called our demo method. So D, we discover the problem. We identify the challenge. E, we explore the tool, maybe one or two AI tools to learn the solution. M, we make something happen. We build an asset. O, we show you the outcome. We look at the results. Sometimes we finish the project. Sometimes we start a first draft and we come back to it. That's the case today. Now, our learning framework for you, our goal for you, our mission for you, our hope for you during this lab is that you go through an OODA loop, that you observe what we're doing, you get yourself oriented with the tools that we're utilizing, and then you make a decision. Whether you're a guest here for the first time, you make a decision because the tools that I'm showing you today is enough for you to make a decision. And then you take action. Or if you're a consultant, that an OG that's here, maybe you'll make a decision and take it to action. You don't want to be an ooh, you don't want to be a ood, you don't want to be a duh, you want to be a ooda loop. You want to go through this loop. That is the goal. This is our learning method. Now, the game has changed and speed has never been this fast for businesses. A lot of people don't know, but today entrepreneurs and business owners and creators have access to the tools they use that used to require full teams, right? These tools that we're going to utilize would require the entire team of copywriters and ideas. So, the problem in the past, it was slow execution. It was no clear ideas quickly, overthinking everything, and you never finish what they start. They never take it to the finish line. Well, now it's easier than ever to do that. You can take one idea, is what we're going to do today, and we're going to turn it into multiple assets. We have a book that we started. It's an ebook that we started last week, and we're going to turn that into a lead magnet. We're going to create an audiobook. I'm going to show you how we could even take that and use that as a catalyst to create articles and social content and authority position, like maybe take each chapter and produce a podcast for each chapter, all from one source, a lead magnet. We're going to finish that lead magnet today. And what we're going to do, the agenda today is, really take it on because, most people just never take to the finish line. We're going to take it to the finish line with AI's help. We're going to take an existing book draft. We're going to clean it up with AI. We're going to simplify the language. We're going to make it universal, like a lead magnet that all of us can use. We're not going to rewrite from scratch. We're going to upgrade what already exists. Today's tools are going to be create a book cover. That's it. Audiobook and the ghostwriter. We're going to use these three tools. Let's get started. How about that? Yeah, let's get started in the AI platform. So here we go. If you haven't seen, we have a new dashboard experience now. When you log in, The quick less than sign over here is multiplied twice. So that's how you open and the all of the AI apps. Congratulations on attending. And of course, we have a great introduction video here that welcomes you to the platform. We even have a certification now inside the platform that's exclusively available to our members that are $39 members. And you click it and you can go through the AI apps certification. You can request a certificate when you finish it. You hit your name and your email address and you request a certificate. And then once you finish that, you can download the certificate and wada boom, you got your AI app mastery certification. Ed Garza, James Penny. You can download it, print it, frame it, share it on social media, right? So boom. Now you got to finish it, obviously. I put it together, so I finished it, of course. um, just to demonstrate to you. So let's go back to the platform here. So that's the main goal is if you want to get trained on the apps, it's basic training, right? It's fast, it's quick, and it's, you don't want to get stuck in learning because we want you to not just complete the app, but we want you to not only just take it, we want you to track and learn and execute and repeat, but we want you to earn too, because we gave you a whole business in the box, right? The whole goal here is to learn while you earn and earn while you learn. If you're not just learning AI, you're building a skill that pays. So you can start your building right here. You can follow us on YouTube right here, right? And you can start sharing. We have different academies in the platform, but we're going to be launching too. Like for example, James is going to be in an academy on how to share more efficiently. Efficient tips on how to open the door in conversation with people. And we have really cool stuff coming. But let's get to work first of all right? Let's get to work. So I created a book. Let's find it. It's called Own It. So it's called Own It. And we did this in the AI Breakfast Lab. So let's look it up. There's the cover. Pretty cool cover. Yeah. That we put together. Is James here? Could we make him a panelist? All right. Okay. All right. So Own It, a local meetup playbook for entrepreneurs. We're going to take this and we have all the copy here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Local playbook because I don't want it. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just not remove it. Let's just make a copy of it. Okay, there we go. Now we can delete it over here. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going to do this first. Now we're going to PDF this entire book. This is a draft. It's got everything. It's got the introduction, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 4, 5, and it's got a conclusion, I think, too. Yeah, it's got everything. Let's just PDF this. This is a draft. Okay, there it is. Let's put this right here. Own it. And we're going to go to the dashboard. And we're going to go to our Ghostwriter app. It's under the writing tools. We're going to edit this book. We're not starting from scratch. And you see we have Write Your Book Tools, Ghostwriter right here. I'm going to close this right here. You can close that so you can see all the your saved conversations. And here it is. Hey, own it. So let's upload the book. This ghostwriter is capable of a lot. It's already written this book for me. It's written several books for us. So we're going to say own it. There it is. Desktop. Own. Where are you? That's not it. That's the own network. Which there it is. Upload. So there's a PDF. You can upload PDF files, and Word documents, just one at a time. Now let's talk into it here. This is our first draft of the book that you help us write. I would like to shift the direction of the book to be more of a general sales tool for all of our consultants. In other words, I want to make this book available where they can actually put their name on it. So I would like to rewrite every chapter of this book one at a time. We could start with the introduction. You need to change it and take my name out of the introduction and keep it a general concept based on the overall topic of the book. Keep the same tone, which is palatable for the ear, easy on the ear, so we can make an audiobook. Make this, again, a generic tool book that can be used as a lead magnet. So we're going to keep the same name of the book, which is Own It. Okay, now let's just say the name of the book. Let's put the name of the book here. Here it is right here. Own It, a local meetup playbook for entrepreneurs. All right, let's hit it go. So again, the goal here is to take this asset and fine tune it. Let's open up the dashboard here. Let me remind you, those of our guests that are here, the actual introduction of the book, so you get an idea of what it is. I think I have it down here. Let's see. Let's just take the first chapter here. Introduction, yeah. I want you to hear the tone while it's working. So let's just do a new audio here for you. Custom, inspirational, custom, Ryan. Okay. See what the ghostwriter did? Okay, let's look. Own It. All right, perfect. This is your invitation. Across big metro, small towns. Yes, this is a good intro. Perfect. Yes, exactly what I wanted. We'll listen to this one also. Okay, so let's listen to this one here. We'll create this audio also so we can listen to it. Audio, let's listen to it.
Own It, a local meetup playbook for entrepreneurs. I'm Ed Garza, Chief Technology Officer at Momentum Tech Corporation, and for 20 years, hosting and growing networking events has been at my core. I've stood at doorways and on small stages in Dallas and Las Vegas, under sunny California skies, and in Music City, Nashville, watching strangers become collaborators, clients, and friends. I've seen a quiet hello turn into a bold partnership. I've watched a modest room on an ordinary evening become a launch pad. Here's what I know. Every entrepreneur has an edge, an expertise, a story, a way of helping that deserves a room. When you host that room with intention, you don't just fill chairs. You build momentum. You build trust, likability, and influence in your local market, one authentic conversation at a time. This guide is my story, my method, and my checklist, designed to help you start your own events wherever you are, whatever you sound like, whatever flag you fly. No matter the country, the city, or the neighborhood, you can begin today. Momentum isn't magic. It's a method. It starts small, it grows with care, and it compounds through consistent follow-up. We'll keep this simple and human. I'll speak to you like we're walking into your venue 10 minutes before doors open. You'll hear what to say in those first 30 seconds, how to set the tone so people feel safe and seen, and how to guide small talk into real value. You'll learn to invite the next step with heart, clear, ethical, and easy to say yes to. And you'll turn one good night into a steady drumbeat of opportunity. Think of this as a friendly, field-tested playbook. A story-first way to own the room without owning the mic. A simple structure that moves people from hello to helpful. Clean, permission-based invitations that grow your list and your reputation. A follow-up rhythm that turns moments into momentum. I'll give you scripts you can speak out loud, room setups you can copy, and a step-by-step checklist you can tape to your laptop. We'll trade pressure for presence, hype for honesty, and awkward for organized. You don't need permission. You need a plan. You don't need to know everyone. You need to welcome someone. If you've ever thought, who am I to host an event? You're exactly who this is for. You already carry the expertise your community needs. You already have a story worth sharing. And you already know at least 3 people who'd say yes to a thoughtful, well-run meetup in your lane. Bring your edge. I'll bring the structure. By the end of this guide, you'll have a one-breath introduction that earns attention and trust. A warm, repeatable run of show for a 60-minute meetup. Conversation prompts that make mingling meaningful. A gentle, effective opt-in that builds your list the right way. A 24-hour follow-up plan that multiplies the impact of the night. Wherever you live, whatever you do, momentum is available to you. It begins the moment you choose a date, claim a room, and promise one useful outcome. Tonight could be the first night. Your city is waiting. Your people are closer than you think. Let's begin together. Pick a day, pick a place, invite a few good humans. I'll walk with you step by step, word by word, until the room hums and the momentum carries. You can start today.
Hmm. You guys remember that? Yes, indeed, I do. I thought it's just fantastic, right? I mean, what a great message, right? And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're going to reword this so you guys can utilize this. You know, I still, I don't care if I have 5 people there, 10 people there at a meetup, and we start somewhere, right? That's where it's all happening at a local meetup. Let's go ahead and start, and let's listen to the next one here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to paste this in here. This is the rewritten one that we just rewrote. And I want to listen to it because I want to make sure it's the right tone before I go on to the ghostwriter and write the other 5 chapters. I always like doing that as kind of a technique. What a great audio message that was, right, Jeanette, James? I mean, man.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, let's listen to this one. This is generic. This is for you guys.
Own It, a local meetup playbook for entrepreneurs. Introduction, begin today. This is your invitation. Across big metros and small towns, local meetups have a quiet magic. A simple hello turns into a real connection. A modest room becomes a launch pad. When a host shows up with a clear promise and a warm welcome, strangers become collaborators, clients, and friends. Here's the heart of it. Every entrepreneur has an edge, an expertise, a story, a way of helping that deserves a room. When you host that room with intention, you don't just fill chairs. You build momentum. You build trust, likability, and influence in your local market, one authentic conversation at a time. This playbook is a method and a checklist, ready for any consultant or community builder to personalize and put to work. Wherever you are, whatever you sound like, whoever you serve, you can begin today. Momentum isn't magic. It's a method. It starts small, grows with care, and compounds through consistent follow-up. We'll keep this simple and human, like walking into your venue 10 minutes before doors open. You'll hear what to say in the first 30 seconds, how to set a tone that makes people feel safe and seen, and how to guide small talk into real value. You'll learn to invite the next step with heart, clear, ethical, and easy to say yes to, and you'll turn one good night into a steady drumbeat of opportunity. Think of this as a friendly, field-tested playbook, a story-first way to own the room without owning the mic, a simple structure that moves people from hello to helpful, clean, permission-based invitations that grow your list and your reputation, a follow-up rhythm that turns moments into momentum. You'll get scripts you can speak out loud, room setups you can copy, and a step-by-step checklist you can tape to your laptop. We'll trade pressure for presence, hype for honesty, and awkward for organize. You don't need permission. You need a plan. You don't need to know everyone. You need to welcome someone. If you've ever thought, who am I to host an event? You're exactly who this is for. You already carry the expertise your community needs. You already have a story worth sharing, and you already know at least 3 people who would say yes to a thoughtful, well-run meetup in your lane. Bring your edge. This playbook brings the structure. Personalize the scripts with your name audience and promise, and use them to invite your community forward. By the end of this guide, you'll have a one-breath introduction that earns attention and trust, a warm, repeatable run of show for a 60-minute meetup, conversation prompts that make mingling meaningful, a gentle, effective opt-in that builds your list the right way, a 24-hour follow-up plan that multiplies the impact of the night. Wherever you live, whatever you do, momentum is available to you. It begins the moment you choose a date, claim a room, and promise one useful outcome. Tonight could be the first night. Your city is waiting. Your people are closer than you think. Let's begin together. Pick a day, pick a place. Invite a few good humans. This guide will walk with you step by step, word by word, until the room hums and the momentum carries. You can start today.
Perfect. Love it. All right, so let's go ahead and start rewriting this. All right. So we got the introduction. I love the introduction. So here's the intro right here. Own it, introduction. So I'm going to copy the introduction here, put this in the book here. Okay. All right. You can start today. Copy. This is the general one. Okay. I'm going to copy this. Let's just delete all this. Paste the new one in here. Okay. Perfect. All right. Excellent. All right. There's the first chapter. Let's put the second chapter in here. The first chapter here, chapter 1. Okay, chapter 1 is there. And let's go ahead and let's write chapter 2. Same style. Make sure you write it for the ear. Let's continue writing. We use some help here. That's okay. Okay, here's chapter 2. Okay, here's the general. All right, chapter 2. Can you stop logging into my account and keep logging me out? I think, honey. I think that's what's happening, honey. Okay. You sure you're not logging into my account? Okay, honey. It's okay. All right. Something's going on here. It happens usually when somebody tries to log in to your account. I'm sorry, baby. All right, let's go here. Could be James. Maybe sometimes we log into each other's accounts by accident. That's why this is a lab. All right, here's chapter 2. Okay, excellent. Look at this. It's really good stuff. The welcome rhythm, warm greeting, establish the promise, lower the guard, create the motion, own the tone, make it about them, end with a gentle next step. Look at that. It's incredible what it does. Now, we trained it to write the first book, right? So that's what makes it a little bit easier. It's a great, incredible formula. Okay, there you go. There's that one. I'm just going to say yes. Continue. We'll be done with this at the half hour at 10:30, and then we're going to work on the audiobook. Oh, wow. Look at this. Is the event too noisy? Move to corners and cap circles at 4. Get groups together. People hesitate to start, go first. Model brevity and kindness. Loop-sided expertise, pair a veteran with a first timer. Just this is a whole guide to hosting a meetup, right? Everything, the bridge, begin with a clear question, rotate pairs of trios, introduce because add one line content, introduce, document a takeaway, give before you ask, exit the next step, you know? Really cool formulas and to own the room, right? It's what it's designed to do. So you can be a facilitator. That's what it's about. Here's chapter 3. If I give you this audio, this document, honey, can you make it where each chapter starts on the first on a new page if I give it to you? Yes, continue on to chapter 4, please. Thank you. Okay. I'll send it in the message here to you directly. Yeah, there you go. And you can make it the font size 14. Just control A, make it all 14. It's easier for people to read. And you could bold the chapter headings if you want to. You could do whatever you want on the formatting, okay? All right, here we go. There's chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. Four. And yes, continue on to chapter 5. Good news here is we can just tell it now. Continue to chapter 5 because we trained it already. We've written the first draft. We changed it. We gave it some different instructions. This is a playbook. How to get started, starting your own meetups. It's a great way to become an authority in your local market. Start it off slow. Start with a luncheon, start with a breakfast, start with a meetup at a coffee shop, with 10 people, invite some people, plan an event on LinkedIn, just, get started, right? It's a great way to start building your momentum tech business or building your current business. But look at we're using AI to write a book in our area of expertise, right? So here we go. Here's chapter 5. And we're going to write the conclusion next here now. Chapter 5. Yes, write the conclusion with a warm after meeting coffee table talk and your next clear step to keep the momentum going. Add an element and tip for them that it's always good to have your next event planned so you could tell the people that were there so you could build momentum and get more people there. For example, if you had 10 people there, you could all have them invite one. Next meetup you have, you could have 20 or more. And you could even put contests together to help them, rewards, give them small gifts to build your network. Invest in your network and it will produce for you. It's the whole concept of the law of gestation. As you give, you will receive. It's a natural way to work and a natural way to attract prosperity to your life and to your business.
Say chapter 1, chapter 2.
What?
Yeah.
It's an introduction. There's chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the conclusion is coming next. So we already have the introduction here.
Own It, a local meetup playbook.
Intro, introduction. This is for me to stay organized. Own it. We're going to start on the audiobook. So there's the first chapter. Here's the conclusion. Chapter 4.
Had to change chapter 3
Why?
because you got 2 chapter 2s.
Okay. Well, then get rid of the chapter 2. I pasted it in there twice. That's all. Yeah. Conclusion. Okay. Excellent. There's the conclusion. Okay, I got it now. Thank you. Mm. What is happening here? Oh, no. One, two,
Three's the last one.
chapter three, chapter four. Chapter four. Okay, chapter five. And chapter six here. Conclusion.
Okay.
Conclusion. Okay, excellent. Okay, excellent. And then we're going to take this. Take it on the second page, we'll put a cover in there. And we got the introduction done. Audio. Now we're going to take the second. Copy. Voiceover. So there's the introduction. So I'm going to do another custom one. Voiceover. Paste. Brian. Story time. And this is free, by the way, this audio tool. This is a short book. You can do it English or any other language you want. Make sure you turn the volume up. Generate. Chapter one. Now we need chapter two. That's chapter three. I need chapter two, right? Is that chapter two? That's the introduction. Where's chapter two? There's chapter one. Chapter two. I wanted to look at one thing here. Okay. It's going to take a little bit of work here. It's okay. Customize. There's chapter 2. Let's do story time. Brian. Paste. And here's some things. We're not going to do it now, but one of the things you'll need to do if you do any audiobooks and you have like acronyms or anything like that, you may want to put it in quotations, right? W, comma, you know. Yeah, see like right here, you probably would put 10 to 12 minutes. We'll see what it does. And then the plus symbol, I don't know. And then Q&A, it's not going to do it. You may want to say question, and answer. Yeah, you mean there are little things that you can clean it up with. We're not going to take time to do that. We can come in and edit it and see where we need to edit it. Jeanette's really good at that and patient with that kind of stuff. So she could do that. She's really become an expert at this stuff. So this is chapter 2, right? So let's just generate. I'm showing you the process of what you would do. So you wouldn't want to take time. This is a lab, so I'm showing you how you could do this, and we could come in and you can edit them, you can redo them. So this is chapter 2, so chapter 1. So let's do chapter 2 is what we just did. Let's do chapter 3 now. Chapter 3. There we go. That's done. New custom one. Change it to story time. And keep in mind, this is now no charge in our AI voiceover. It's the only voiceover app in the platform where there's no charge. If you try to create an audiobook, it's going to charge you credits, okay? Or a podcast, it's going to charge you. So let's just do paste the chapter 3. That's chapter 3, right? Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's generate. Let's go to chapter 4. Pass it.
We're doing it right. There, go. You're doing 5. You see the highlight? There.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Yeah. And this is chapter 4. Fine. Story time. Is that right? Chapter 5. There we go. To the finish line. Chapter 3, chapter 4. Almost done. There it is. Chapter 5. Paste. Story time. You could clone your voice. So if you clone your voice here, I could choose a custom voice. right? I have mine. Here's mine, clone voice. You pay $4.99 a month.
This is a sample of my cloned voice. How does it sound?
This is a sample of my cloned voice. How does it sound?
So you can do different tones, different types of tones, like book reading, video hype, maybe preaching, different styles of clones. You could have more than one clone voice in the platform. At $4.99 a month is pretty reasonable. So you could use your own voice, or you could choose AI voice. Let's generate that. This is chapter 5, and then we're going to do the conclusion. That price at $4.99 is your wholesale price. It's just above enterprise. Save you a ton of money. We're probably the lowest in the market for cloned voice. That's why we're the AI Global Wholesale Club, below wholesale on the cost to clone your voice. And it does an amazing, amazing, amazing job. Matter of fact, I mean, look, this is Vince who cloned his voice, and I want you to hear it. He did different styles of it. Let's look at some of his that he did so you can hear. This is a cloned voice. Let's see here, shared videos, recent. Let's look at videos. Oh, I know where I can go to show you his voice. It's in our suite here. This is his tone, his clone voice. Let's just do the introduction and watch it. A promo. Rating. Listen to this. Clone voice, cloned image, AI image. This is not him speaking, but watch and listen. Using our platform.
Welcome to YouTube Masterclass Training.
Try it again.
Welcome to YouTube Masterclass Training. If you have been uploading videos and seeing little to no results, or wondering why other channels are exploding with views while yours stays stuck, you are about to discover exactly what they are doing differently. In this training, I am going to show you the real strategy behind making your YouTube channel come alive and start working for you. YouTube is not just a video platform. It is the second largest search engine in the world, owned by Google, where billions of searches occur every day. Over 2 billion logged in users visit YouTube monthly, and YouTube Shorts alone generate over 200 billion views daily. Let that sink in. Right now, people are searching for answers, solutions, entertainment, and truth. And your content has the potential to reach them if you know how to position it correctly. YouTube is also consistently one of the most searched terms on Google itself, which means this platform is not slowing down. It is accelerating. At the same time, we are living in the most powerful technological shift since the birth of the internet. The rise of artificial intelligence. AI is transforming everything. It can help you write scripts faster, generate video ideas, optimize titles, create thumbnails, analyze trends, and even help you understand exactly what your audience is searching for. What used to take hours or even days can now be done in minutes. Those who learn how to combine YouTube with AI right now are gaining a massive advantage. In this training, I will show you how to leverage that advantage. You will learn how to create high-quality searchable videos using AI, how to structure your content so it gets picked up by the algorithm, how to upload and optimize your videos correctly, and how to give your videos the best chance to take off even if they do not go viral immediately. Because the truth is this: most people fail on YouTube not because they lack talent, but because they are unknowingly doing the wrong things. They are guessing instead of using a strategy. That ends today. My name is Vince Baker. I have been an internet marketer since 2008. I have built audiences of close to 1 million followers on Instagram, generated millions of YouTube views, and specialize in helping people grow their influence, impact lives, and create income online. Everything I am about to teach you is practical, proven, and designed to get results. We are going to move quickly, so buckle up, stay focused, take notes, and get ready to implement what you learn. Because by the end of this training, you will not just understand YouTube, you will know how to make it work for you. Let's get started.
Fantastic. See the quality of that voice that was done in our platform. Just love it, love it, love it, right? So excellent. So let's see what we're doing on voiceovers. We're at chapter 5. We need to do the um, conclusion, right? So let's do the conclusion here. There's a conclusion. Let's copy it. Let's go here and let's do custom. Let's do story time. Let's do Brian. Again, clone voice is fantastic. I mean, give he's here on the call today. Everybody give him a hand for utilizing our tools. And you know, you'll learn how to maximize the quality of your tone voice and what he did in his YouTube class, which is coming probably real soon, like next week, week after. He's moving fast. He's putting classes together, so he could tell you how fast it's coming along. It's because AI is really helping him do it really fast. All right, there's a conclusion, and we're going to paste the copy in there. Now, again, your book, you want to make sure that it reads everything right. We're just moving along for the demo purpose here. So you can see there is the book, audio, complete. You could edit them, you come back to them, you could edit them and do them in different languages. Like you could do the subject of chapter 5 Spanish, you know what I mean? You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Now that the general book is done, we'll create the cover. So let's create the cover real quick that we have. So the name of the book, let's go to the name of the book here. Own it. I'll show you the book cover in our platform because we have everything right here. You don't need to go anywhere else, but we could do a book cover here. It's right in here. Another good place to write a book cover is, well, let's just do it in the book cover here because we created this app. It does a really good job. Okay. You can see we created a couple here. Let's create another style here. So we're going to name the name of the book, right? Let's just own it. And then we'll just type this. A local guide. And we're just going to put mental tech AI. And let's choose some bright colors, maybe. Let's see. Let's try turquoise. Let's try green and gray and blue. Let's just add a lot of colors. Let's see what we come up with. And let's generate results. So it's going to give you a lot of different variations on the book cover. All right. Now let's go back to the Ghostwriter and let's ask it to do what we are going to do today. What we're going to do, I was going to show you here. Okay. We did audiobook. Let's do some articles, social content. See, let's do something different here. Let's try this here. Do me a favor and let's now put together a podcast script. I just want it like I'm reading it on a teleprompter, paragraph form. Same tone, same conversational tone, same design. Write it for the ear. This is a podcast only script. Keep it about 3 minutes or so. This is an introduction of the book. Your host's name is Mo. You could invest more time into creating podcast scripts, and I'm going to show you how you could do this. We're going to write a script for this podcast. It already knows the book, right? So let's see what it does. The ghostwriter is trained in this also. And we're going to create that podcast in the audio tool also. like an overview. And you could do like a podcast for each chapter, and then you could do some really cool stuff with it. We don't have time to do what we want to do with it today, but here we go. Here it is. And let's put it in the audio so we can listen to it. Excellent. Let's go up here. Let's change it. This is the Momentum Tech AI podcast. Become AI ready today. Start with this introduction and then introduce Mo. All right. I think we almost finished here. And we'll create one podcast just to demonstrate to you what you can do. And then we'll do tomorrow. Maybe we'll do the podcast and we'll turn them into like really cool videos. Again, we won't finish everything, but I want to show you what you can do here. Now we could take and actually take this and let's do this real quick. Okay, let's go here. Copy. Let's go to the book cover. Let's see if we generated one. Nothing yet. Let's go to tab. Let's create a new duplicate tab. And let's go to the audio tools. Again, this is the only free AI audio tool in the Create Audio AI voiceover. We're going to create a custom one, custom video, and we're going to make this like a announcement, right? Style. And let's go ahead.
Welcome to our AI-powered platform. Your creativity is our command.
Let's create a AI voice. Let's just go, how about Bill?
Welcome to our AI-powered platform. Your creativity is our command.
Maybe Liam,
Welcome to our AI-powered platform. Your creativity is our command.
Paul.
Welcome to our AI-powered platform. Your creativity is our command.
I like that. I like his tone. So we'll put that in here. We'll change this a little bit. Okay, let's generate. All right, write 5 articles promoting each chapter, just the 5 chapters, not the introduction, not the conclusion, just the 5 chapters. These are going to be for LinkedIn to promote the book. Include hashtags as well. Okay, let's listen to the audio.
This is Momentum Tech. Become AI Ready Today podcast. I am Mo, your host. If you're an entrepreneur consultant or community builder who wants practical ways to use AI without the jargon, you're in the right place. Each episode is a clear human take on what matters now. Simple tools, repeatable workflows, and real stories that help you move from idea to action. We keep it short, useful, and friendly, so you can put one good move to work before lunch. We believe AI should feel like a helpful teammate, not a headache. That means plain language, step-by-step guidance, and a people-first approach that respects your time and your customers. You'll hear quick briefs on what's changing, live-tested playbook moves you can copy, and gentle invites to resources that make your next step easy. I'm your host, Momo. I'll be your guide, your friendly teacher, and your steady nudge toward momentum. Today, we're kicking off with a small book that does a big job. Own It, a local meetup playbook for entrepreneurs. It's a field-tested method to turn local connection into steady growth, and it pairs perfectly with AI. So your events, your follow-ups, and your content all work together. We'll craft your one-breath story design, a warm welcome that lowers the guard, guide the room from...
You get the idea. Now we could edit that. He said Momo. Yes, that's kind of funny, but we can edit that easily, and it doesn't cost you anything. Cool thing, right? And you could use your clone voice. Imagine Vince's voice on a podcast. It would sound incredible, right? He could create a podcast for like each of his episodes in his master class, right, to promote it. That way we could use it as a sales tool to promote selling his master class, right? What a great idea. You could take that and do that, Vince. That would be awesome. What you give us some sales tools like that, like a podcast audio that we could use and we can create videos of it and we could share it like these videos that are just promos for each, what they're going to learn in each segment, right? What the master class is about, promo tools. So that's some of the exciting things you could do. So here's the 5 LinkedIn articles that it already wrote for me. Let's look here based on each topic. So here's the podcast open, the gentle formula. Let's see here. Here's the articles. Yep. 5 LinkedIn articles. Offer your edge, one breath story. Bulleted points. Perfect. Article 2. Yep. Hashtags. Excellent. Obviously, the next thing to do would be to build a sales funnel with this giveaway. So let us design the cover. Let's see what the cover look like. Okay, cool. There you go. I like this one right here. That looks great. We could throw our logo in there. Yep. We could add some more vibe to it as well. Here's another one here. And we could edit any of these, take them in our editor as well. You could edit any of those words out and customize it. So it did a pretty good job. Of course, we could tweak it, and this doesn't cost you anything. You could change colors. You could adapt them. It made a couple spelling errors here, but it does a really good job. You could try different colors, right? You could try a lot of different colors. We create a lot of really cool kids books, you know, type of covers in here for kids books. You can see some of the other book covers that we've done as well. Get AI ready. Here's a professional guide, the founder's guide right here. It's another book that we wrote. And you got like AI black belt certification. We got the 7-day answer blitz. Yeah. Yeah. So you choose the colors you want, and you can do it over and over until you get what you want. Style. That is the book cover, and that's what we covered here at the AI Breakfast Lab. Lead magnet is next. Now we created the book. We got to edit it. We did started on the audiobook, articles. We can do social media content, and we can build the funnel. So we're going to continue on this in our next AI Breakfast Lab to continue to develop this offer. So the next step now is to edit the audio and check it out, make sure it reads great. Because we could take the audio book, we could take the physical book, we could develop web copy, we could have LinkedIn articles, we could have just all kinds of stuff. The whole purpose of this is to generate a lead magnet, right? So we're doing this in the AI Breakfast Lab. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll stop the stream now. And thank you guys for being